Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. If you're new here, a very big welcome, and if you've been here before, a very big welcome back. And today, because it is free this week on Epic Games Store, we're going to have a look at Loop Hero. So what is Loop Hero? Loop Hero is a idle battle game. Essentially what's happened is everyone's woken up without memories, and basically you have to go around, defeat the bosses, and stuff like that. I mean, generic. It sounds generic. But what we gotta do, this is also part City Builder, which towards the end of the video, I will load up my game, which is this one, which I don't know if that time is right or not. If that is 42 hours, that is a lot of gameplay, but you will see that it is a sort of idle game. Stars in the sky are going out one by one. But no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it's too late. The sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there's absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. So, this is us. There's I haven't played it for a bit, but there's 3 characters, I think. There's the warrior, the rogue, and the necromancer, basically. Where am I? I can't see anything about this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff up in the sky. The darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Standing here won't do me any good, I guess. So this is why it's called a Loop Hero, because your character will run around in a loop. This is your starting village. And as we progress, we will get cards. And we will add those cards to the loop. And those cards will do various things. It has an armor set here that you can have a weapon, ring. I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's just these ones. Yeah, the ones with the black background. I think everything else unlocks. This is your inventory. As you kill things and that, you will pick up inventory. Up here will be your resources that you pick up. And here is your stats. This will fill out as you equip new stuff. Change between adventure, traveling to the map and planning. This is a new one. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. So you press space to go. This is the day progress. This is the map completion progress. When this hits the end, a boss will appear here. Every time you pass through this, you get a 20% heal. And that's 20% based on what you have for hit points. Hit points will be gathered and changed by equipping equipment. This is a slime. When you first start, you don't really start with any equipment or any cards. As you kill slimes, you'll get cards and stuff. So, a living ball of slime, quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Hey, I remember this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. So, you just let it go and it will fight by itself. It's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's an undigested weapon in the remains of that thing. So, equip a weapon. I think I remember there was a grove nearby. Are these even my memories, or do they belong to that slime? So your weapon will increase your damage. So now we get a grove. We place a grove on the map. Now when we go over the grove, every 2 days it's going to spawn a rat wolf, which we will attack, and I'm pretty sure we get wood. As I said, it's been a while. You just let battles run through. A forest rat wolf, I was right, some emotional stress, a few vivid images, and a bit of adrenaline. And I'll forget it like it's a bad dream. I mean, I remember it all like a bad dream. Damn it. Good thing nobody heard that. So, rarity counts in this game. If it doesn't have a colored background, then it's just a standard weapon. If it has a colored background, I think there's 2 colors. There's blue and orange. Blue is sort of like rare, orange is sort of like epic. As you can see, that's got 9% evasion on it. So let's add that to our stats. It wants me to put a forest. Let's put the forest up in the corner. And a rock. Good, so there's a mountain over there and a forest over here. Well, it's almost back. The branches and stones in my backpack are a sure sign of that. So what you do with these, the rocks have +3 hit point for every adjacent rock or mountain. If you have 9 of them, it changes into something else. This is your inventory pack. As I said, it shows relics and equipment. This adds 1% hero attack speed. This doesn't really group with anything. Turn that off. This is the game speed. I think it's time to get some rest. So, while we're at the campsite, we get to keep everything in our backpack. If we are off the campsite, I think we take 25%. So it wants us to retreat. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both these problems. So this is where the city building comes in. These are... nothing else added. These are all the buildings that you can build. Each one will... You basically build your campfire and then you build around it, and you'll collect these resources as you go through. Each one will unlock another thing, like the herbalist hut will unlock the farm, the smithy with the smelter, the field kitchen, the refuge, these 2, the gymnasium, so forth, all the way up to here to bridge, and lumberjack, and river. So the field kitchen adds 10% to the campfire and unlocks the Blood Grove card, which connects to the forest or the grove one we just got, and adds a more enemies. The herbalist hut. You basically have a flask like Dark Souls that you'll automatically take when you start getting down in level or in health. This will it heals up to 4% of the maximum hit points. You can take 3 potions. 2 of them are refilled at the camp and unlocks the swamp card. This one provides you basic warrior gear at the start of each exhibition and makes the ability to craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built. The supply depot is there. So we're going to go back on another expedition. It does show you which boss you're going after. The path. Every time it's wrong, but I remember. It looks like a completely different place and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like, I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world. I'm the worst savior of all. Let's do it. So each time that you go out on an expedition, you will. What do we got? Cemetery. Spawns a skeleton. I'm not gonna put that up yet. This will spawn spiders. This will spawn skeletons. We get, what do we get? Preserved pebbles. 10 pieces of pebbles become a preserved rock. Basically, you'll, as you gather resources, as you go through, it will basically get into bigger ones. Ring, we'll throw that on. A beacon makes it so that the creatures are left out. There's less creatures on multi-creature settings. Correctly. Oh no, it doesn't do that. It's 40% movement rate, movement speed, and 20% attack speed for everybody. Of the meadow there. That heals two hit points at the start of every day, so when that fills up, throw that there. And this is essentially how you play. You keep dropping. I say that, and I just heard my son drop his remote. But you'll keep getting gear as you go through. You'll keep equipping it. You'll keep gathering cards. You'll keep gathering resources. Basically, each time you put down a card, this will fill up. And what we want, by the end of it, to have enough resources on that and enough stats so that when we fight the boss at the end of the level, that we can beat them. Vampirism. If you once you equip stuff, if you re-equip something else, it will destroy that item. If this is filled up and you pick up equipment, it will, whatever. That's a good run. So I got 20% vampirism. Anyway, as I was saying, once your inventory fills up, any extras will basically get turned into resources. Meadows. So up to plus 10 per day. If you're looking for like an action-packed game, this probably isn't for you. If you're looking for something that you can have running on like a second screen while you're like doing a spreadsheet or something. If you're just looking for something that you can just have like running while you do other things, this is actually a pretty good game. Okay, let's throw the cemetery there. Get some more pebbles. Put that there. Get healed. Maybe that is the right time because this is one of those games where you can just get lost in. Is the problem? It doesn't take much, but it takes enough that you can just, as long as you don't put the mouse over things. I think I've gotten up to like 60% or something vampirism. come on. Okay, battlefield spawns a chest on a distant loop. You gotta remember, this is like an entry level character, so. Once you get. I'm gonna die. Daddy's gonna die. Yep, Daddy's gonna die. Ooh. How's that for some health? And defense. Still can't hit for shit though. I need 2 more mountains. Yeah, I used to have this one playing all the time. I'd be playing like World of Warcraft and that, and just have it playing on like the other screen. Yeah, I'm dead. I thought I had a better sword. Did I have a better sword? Oh, and every time you loop around, the enemies get another level too. So you can't just, here we go. So that becomes a mountain peak, which gives you 121 max hit points and 5 max hit points for every adjacent mountain. So you can literally, you can stack. Well, let's see if I can beat this guy. So I said at the end you can see the preserve rock, preserve petals. Become stable wood, rations become food. So I can't believe it. Hey everyone, the boy managed to return. Survivors! Does this mean I'm not alone anymore? I'm always alone. Where do you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That or we can't remember. These few people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see the signs of other people's presence around us, but as far as we know, they don't exist and never did. It's like we forgot them. Forgot them? Exactly. It's as if people were disappearing every day and we instantly forgot they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from and our families, maybe even ourselves. Well, isn't that just a kick in the gonads? My name is Yoda. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said I managed to return? That means you remember I was here? Yes, that's why it's so important for us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in this emptiness anymore. The campfire here, enough space for a few sleep bags. We're a luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Because you can stay. I'd be grateful if we could team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. But there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't get what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'll be glad if you could help us. To Just don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us leaving the group is too dangerous. I will ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to. Make me a sandwich. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are a few things that survive the cataclysm and don't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it. You might need it. Resources! So, basically, these are all the peoples that we found. We go to the build menu. Build a field kitchen. Nope. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. Well, no shit, Sherlock. What, you were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Dude, you can make a nice stew with that. Ham, potatoes, onions. Yeah. Give me a few minutes to enter this camp. We're running to my table, following the tasty smell of good stuff. Told you I was making a stew. So these ones you can upgrade them. Upgrading takes resources. It improves the effect of it, so the campfire would be 18%. And if I remember correctly, it tells you what level it is. Here it is. These are the available cards. You can have 7, 11, or 12. It is your choice which one you feel like taking, how much you feel like taking. On the blood grove will make it 12. You hit confirm. It shows your cards here. Shows what chapter you're on, your class, what additional things you can get. Now, let us hop over here. We have the lumberjack. Makes furniture. I need to build a supply depot next to it. We have a warehouse. The forge is updated. The farm. Refuge. Cemetery. Basically, you will resurrect. I suppose I'm close to getting that. Where is it? Okay. So, you are able to craft things. Each thing takes a certain amount. Things will basically go into here. As you equip things into your buildings, or as you build the buildings, you unlock the ability to add things to them. You can add a certain amount. Building more buildings and upgrading buildings will improve that. As you can see here, I have an antique shelf. +1 hit point for every resource. Additional healing going through the campfire. Max HP, but reduces healing. Number of potions. Extra regen, extra defense. rare item chance. So you can basically play how you want, and you can set things up. There is a lot of like min maxing that you can do. They're really. Oh, I got a whole bunch of these I haven't put in there. Throw some hams in. Lost damage. I can't put in. Throw the ham in. Okay, anyway. And then you have, oh yeah, it is 42 hours. How about that? 36 hours in expedition, 81 expeditions. Fast defeated the leech, 9. Killed 84 times. Vampires. Vampires have got me the most. I placed 178 cemeteries, 224 groves. So if you're somebody that likes to like min max and spreadsheet and stuff like that, this is a great game for you. Anyway, so I was gonna say, so we have the warrior is class 1. We have the rogue. The rogue will collect trophies instead, and then each time he goes, so each time he kills something, he gets a trophy. Each time he does things, he gets a certain number of trophies, and then once he goes through the town, through the start finish line, collect 200 points. You get gear, basically equivalent to those trophies. So if you have like 5 trophies, you'll get 5 pieces of gear. And we have the necromancer. Necromancer summons skeletons. Your equipment will raise your quality and level of your skeletons. I'll go a quick run with this. We have an arsenal. Just stick that there. We have a magic shield. The necromancer also has a magic shield. The magic shield has to go through first. And instead of attacking, his attack speed is basically his summon. And you get more summons by equipment. You get different types of skeletons by equipment. Speed that up to 4. Make it a little faster. We'll just do a little bit of a run through. So I do have some things unlocked here. Throw that in there. I have got the things unlocked that will unlock extra slots. The skeletons can dodge. They can repousse. They can block. I gotta have a village for that. There. Oh, we'll throw a vampire mansion there. I mean, there probably is like a whole bunch of this is the perfect place to put this sort of thing. This is the prime. This is the prime thing. But I don't play games for that kind of thing. I play games because they entertain me. We'll get things that are downgrades a lot of the time, especially once you start getting up a bit. What do we we get? That's down. They're all down, please. That is a vampire. Vampires are horrible, horrible things. They can make your game fun, or they can make your game horrible. They have a habit of summoning bats. So with rivers, if you place rivers next to things, it will double the effect of adjacent tiles. So that is 2% hero speed. It's actually 4%. What I generally do is I will snake it around and try to get as much coverage as I can out of the river. Okay. A village. Villages, you get a quest upon entering. If you put a village near or a vampire mansion near a village, which I should have put it there, then it can turn. Then basically, after you go through it 4 times, then it turns into a different kind of village that gives you even bigger bonuses. So it's all about, as I said, it's all about placement and stuff like that. So we went through the village, and now this little doohickey here has a vampire mansion. It's got a crown on it, which means that I have to kill for the quest. The villagers have said, oh, I also get this little guy, the crossbowman, because I have a watchtower in my little village. See, quest done. So when we go back to the village, I really should keep a better eye on it. This is like one of my biggest issues in this game. I don't keep an eye on things. Yeah, this is a time sink, this game. You'll be sitting there and you'll be like, oh, it's probably lunchtime. And then your wife is yelling at you, no, it's supper, you idiot, get up. At least that's what would probably happen if we did it other way. I don't know. But each village can have two wheat fields. Have one either side. There's these stupid bats. Oh, I think this is the one where it summons the 4 bosses all in one run. Good seeing that I haven't got any skeleton quality or skeleton level stuff. Treasury! Okay, treasury, when you surround it, you get a whole bunch of goodies. Village there, there. So when we go to this village, we should get some goodies. Oh, yeah, every now and then the vampires will run away because they're cowards. You gotta fight scarecrows in the wheat fields. Okay. Oh, stop. Okay, so skeleton level, skeleton quality. So, every now and then you'll get something with like two of the same thing on it. Go to quality. As the quality and that of your skeletons go up, so does how they pop out and what they do. I think there's 3 different types. There's the rogue, basically, the warrior, and then there's like a tank. Yeah, that's right. So when you hit a certain level, if you haven't got through all the bosses yet, it'll be when you hit the end. This has access to all 4 bosses on it, so we're just going to quickly run through here, and we're going to kill the first boss, maybe, hopefully, possibly. There. This is the first boss. How's it possible? Shut up, we have a score to settle. He's all upset with me because I've already killed him once. A couple times, actually. I think I'm going to kill him this time by looks of things. Nope. Daddy dead. Daddy dead. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Loop Hero. If you think you like the game is available right now on the Epic Store. Oh, I resurrected. I forgot all about that. I'm still dead though. Told you. So yeah, you get to keep 30% of your items when you die. And then you go back. Everything goes into your little inventory here. It saves, and you can go again. So as I said, this is available right now on the Epic Game Store. If you like this, hop over and grab it for yourself. And if you've liked what you've seen, if I can talk, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one.